Good morning and welcome to week 5 of our class. So we are more than halfway through. So let's go ahead and share screen so we are all on the same page as to what is due for this week. All right, so module 5, again, last week we've been looking at energy. We've been looking at sources of energy, some of the industries like the transportation industry, agriculture industry. We looked at methane and coal. We looked at some of the renewable, or looking at nuclear energy last week, and now we're going to look at more at renewable energies. So your introduction here, again, your module introduction is just kind of explaining some of the things we're going to be looking at again: biomass, biofuel, geothermal, tidal, solar, offshore wind as well too. Just to kind of go along with the readings in your textbook here. So if you go to readings and resources, the overview also kind of goes to the same thing. We're going to be focusing on chapters 7, 10, and 11. So looking at the hydropower, tidal, and wave power section. So just a real short section, 186 to 188. And then chapter 10, looking at biofuels. Are they considered to be green or not? And then chapter 11, looking at geothermal as well. So not too much to do this week. So pretty straightforward here. So our discussion this week, we're going to focus on renewable energy. So in your post, you're going to present your findings and impressions. So, and this is coming from an article here in the readings section here. So for instance, do these efforts seem worthwhile to you? Do you think introducing these technologies in the developing countries makes a difference? Do you think these technologies can spread beyond the immediate area where they're being targeted right now and to bring entire regions to energy security and reliability? And then in your response, you can comment on the projects they presented. So identify any new information that you learned from the posts, compare it to the information you found, and just provide some helpful suggestions or thoughts here. So, again, just read up here the articles here, and then any other you're going to research. You're going to read those articles, and then you're going to research your own renewable energy project in the developing world. And then for your milestone 2, let me go ahead and share what is due for that particular project here. So we did milestone 1 last week, looking at section 1, kind of the history, the energy mix. So you're going to work on section 2 here. So this is the guidelines and rubrics here. Here's what to do. And then you're going to address these elements here. So what is the 2050 energy mix going to look like? Justify this mix and formulate the pathway here. And then here's the rubrics, how you'll be graded. So again, going back to what is due for this week. So your initial post, your initial discussion is going to be due on Thursday. Your 2 follow-up responses by Sunday on renewable energy, a research project going on in the developing world. And then your milestone 2 also due on Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to some great discussions online this week.